So this is going to be a reading for my Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to go ahead and get straight into the reading. This is going to be for the next 48 hours. So April 1st to the 3rd. So if you're new here, welcome. If you want to see more of my readings, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a beat. Also, if you want a personal session, that information is always listed in the description, so that you can check that out. And if you want to follow me on social medias as well, that link will literally take you to all my social medias. So yeah, check it out. All right, Aquarius for April 1st through the 3rd. Aquarius for April 1st through the 3rd. Alrighty. So now that we have the cards laid out, let's go ahead and get into it. The first card that we have is the present situation. So with the 5 of coins, this is where you guys may be cutting somebody off. This could be the energy of you cutting a person off, or like walking away from something that may have consisted with dealing with someone. This is also some of you guys looking at where you may have some sort of like financial setbacks, and looking at where you can have recovery in your financial situation. Some of you, you may have had to like spend some money coming into this time frame, like to pay rent or something. Like you may have had to pay rent, and then now, I'm not saying that you guys are like dead broke, but rent may have put a dent in your finances, or like even some expenses you may have had to pay for. Okay. For a lot of you also, you're kind of like learning that you're growing and outgrowing certain circumstances, and that you don't want to necessarily associate yourself with relationships or connections with people where there's something always lacking, or where somebody makes you feel as if you're not good enough, like you're lacking certain qualities, right? This is you also recognizing where you just don't have to put up with the BS anymore. This is like putting your foot down and making it clear, like, look, I'm not going to keep allowing myself to be taken for granted or as if I'm not enough. Okay. And then when it comes to influences during this time frame, now some of you could be influenced by pride. Whenever the 5 of Swords comes up, this is the energy of being prideful or not wanting to be on the losing end of a situation, so much so that other people may kind of get in the crossfire. Okay. This could also be like you feeling like you've been defeated by a certain situation, and almost like you wanting to fight back out of pride. This may be influencing you in some sort of way. So this is like your want to win. Also, like beyond just that, again, this is you wanting to win in life, so much so that this may be influencing you. Now, when it comes to what I see for, this could also be arguments that could be influencing you. Like if you and your person are not on good terms, this could be influencing you to not speak to this person. Now, the challenge, I have the Temperance card. So the challenge may be that you and someone who you have romantic interest in may not be necessarily meshing well energetically. This is like you guys having some sort of disconnect where, in some cases you may be different than your person. And when it comes to like you guys coming together and making a connection work, there may be some difficulty there. There also may be a lack of patience coming from someone specifically, and that's also posing as an issue. What else? Yeah, this is like mainly the lack of you guys being able to mesh well. Sorry, guys. The ability to mesh well with another person. Also, like I said, some of you, the challenge may be more of like having patience. Now, when it comes to the final outcome, I do have the Queen of Cups. I mean, no, not Queen of Cups, excuse me, the King of Cups. So there may be a water sign of significance, if not a water sign specifically. This is just you being in more of an emotionally, how do I say this? This is you guys being a lot more emotional, but it's more like in a sense where you're emotionally receptive. So there could be, this moment where you're getting more in tune with your partner if you are in a relationship where you guys are like developing really strong feelings there. So this is the energy of, this person being heavily in your energy. Also with the High Priestess and the Nine of Swords, some of you may have a Pisces in particular, or really a water sign in general, where you're trying to use your intuition during this time frame on whether or not this person is genuine in their feelings, especially if you guys are very anxious. Another thing, it may not even be a water sign at all. This is just somebody who, like I said, feelings are really developing, they're brewing. You may even feel like sometimes you don't really necessarily know how this person feels because they may outwardly put on such a serious face. So it's like some of you guys may have a lot of questions about how they necessarily feel about you. But when it comes to the theme, I do have the Emperor. So this is basically you getting structure, boundaries popping in your life. So this is you getting things under control and assuming responsibility for your situation, or having to at least. Okay. Now let's discuss these other two cards that we have here. I have Express Gratitude and Joy. And this card says gratitude helps us live in the present moment and appreciate more in life. Cultivating a life of gratitude creates space to be content and joyful on a regular basis. Commit to living a grateful life by taking the time to give thanks. And this is very true. I always say this, the highest vibration you could tap into is gratitude, because it takes a different type of person to be grateful for what they have now and be okay with that. And that's how you will always be able to attract things to you, is because you're not in a constant state of lacking. Okay. There's definitely, excuse me guys, I didn't get no sleep last night. There's definitely a such thing as wanting, and almost living in a space of lack. So if you don't know how to express gratitude for the now, you will always keep living in the why don't I have enough energy. And we also have, I prioritize raising my vibration, and it says be bold and make a conscious decision to focus on positivity, which in turn raises your vibration. This positive vibration will then attract more positive opportunities and experiences. It's a win-win situation. And this is making sure that you are prioritizing just keeping your vibration in general in alignment, okay? By making sure that you're not putting yourself in situations to where your vibration can be thrown off. But I'm going to stop right here. Thank you so much for watching this. I hope that you did enjoy and you took something from it. If you did, thumbs the video up, subscribe, check out the description if you want a personal or to follow me on my social medias. And I will see you in the next one.